everyone, it's Stephanie Ketcher at Remax and Love Living in Kitchener-Waterloo. Today, I want to discuss what happens when a seller is leaving the house. So congratulations, your house is sold. You're now a week away from moving and those new buyers taking possession of your house. But what in the world do you leave behind for those buyers? You obviously don't want to leave too much or too little to get in trouble. So let's go through a little short list of what you should and could be leaving behind for those buyers. Obviously, anything they asked for in the offer. So if they asked for appliances, you're looking at fridge, stove, washer, dryer, maybe some stools from your island. Maybe they're looking for a backyard gazebo. Make sure that all of those things are in the home still when it closes. Don't let the movers move them by mistake, and leave behind any manuals that you might find for those. So when you're packing and cleaning up, grab the manuals for anything in your home that you're going to be leaving behind. You don't need those manuals in your new home. You're not going to have that fridge and stove with you. So leave a nice pile of manuals, maybe warranties, maybe purchase dates, all of those items for the new buyers of your home. The next thing you need to leave is your mail key. So if you were receiving mail to a super box, leaving your mail key is something that's very nice. Technically, you're not supposed to leave your mail key. So what Canada Post wants you to do is collect your last mail and then drop your mail key in the return mail slot. However, now the new buyer has to apply to get a new mail key cut from Canada Post. It does take a long time. It is definitely upsetting to wait to get your mail. So if you don't mind leaving your mail key behind for the new buyer, it's what most people do, leave a little note with the mail key and maybe a little map of the mailbox as to which number it is and where it's located. Because if it's in a super box, sometimes it can be very hard to find your particular mailbox. You don't want them trying every single one to make sure it works. You want them to go right to the correct mailbox. Your recycle bins and your green bins. So those are things that belong to the actual location of the house. They don't belong to you directly, unless of course you bought them separately. But most homes come with 2 recycle bins and a green bin. One for cardboard waste, one for cans and glass, and then your green bin. So if you have those items, please leave them behind and you'll get new ones for your new home. If you didn't get any with your home when you closed on it, you can actually go to the region of Waterloo and get new ones. They will take down your address and provide you with new green boxes, blue boxes and green bin. So those things can be provided to you and should stay at the address directly. It's nice to leave those behind for the buyers because they got a lot to think about, and I'm sure that grabbing a green bin and a blue bin wasn't at the top of their list when they were moving. Other things you should leave behind are the garage door opener and the remotes. So a lot of people forget these. The remotes in their car, grab those out, leave them inside. Leave those with any extra keys that you have. If you have a shed key, a side door key, a back door key, maybe you have a key to the cold room downstairs or one of the bathrooms upstairs. Whatever keys you have for the property should be in the property on closing. You're going to give your lawyer 1 front door key, maybe 2, but every other key can actually stay in the property, and most people leave those with a little note. So it's nice to leave the keys and maybe a description on how things work. If you have a tricky light switch, or you have maybe a shutoff for water that's hard to find, it is really nice to leave a note on how certain things run in your home. Obviously, don't make a super long binder of notes for people, but a couple of really short notes on where things are, how to find things, and maybe the trick of how certain things work can be really, really helpful to a buyer who can be confused when they move in. Maybe they don't know where the light switches are. Maybe they're confused as to how to turn the water on and off in the garage. So all of those things are important to leave behind so you can help that buyer transition and be happier in your home when you move out. Other things you should be doing, obviously, is cleaning your home. I do expect all my clients are going to leave their home in a very nice, clean manner, and that they don't leave behind junk on the property. Now, people have different ideas of junk. Some people leave behind garden tools. Some people leave behind paint or extra flooring. Paint or extra flooring can actually be very helpful if the paint and extra flooring are still items used in your home. Please do not include old flooring from 1980 that's been in your home forever that you've since replaced. Please don't leave dried up paint cans or that color purple that you painted your kids' room but repainted when you moved. Go ahead and leave items that are active in your home. Flooring, paint, light bulbs possibly. If you have a special size light bulb that you don't need somewhere else. Maybe a filter for the range hood fan. All those little extra things that you bought that you no longer need. Don't take them with you. Leave them for the home buyer to be able to enjoy your home a little bit easier. Finally, if you've got any central vac equipment or pool equipment that you're leaving behind, also leave those there. A lot of people closing with a pool might leave a big list of instructions on how to use the pool and maybe some extra chlorine that they have left over. They don't have a pool where they're moving to. So leave those extra little touches. I can assure you that the buyers are going to appreciate it. It's going to make their transition so much nicer, and they're going to be left feeling good about the home that they're living in. So keep those relations going with that buyer. They might be getting some mail from you. So if you leave a note behind with maybe your cell phone number or your email so they can message you when some mail comes, be great to have that relationship so you can receive that mail that you maybe forgot to switch over. So that's how I expect you to leave your home when you are selling it. Leave those extra touches, leave all those extra things that belong to the home, and make sure that buyer is happy when they move in, because honestly, wouldn't you want that when you move to your new address too? So remember, there's always fun to be had in real estate. Let's get together and have a laugh.